Welcome.
And hey, what up, pimp?
What's going on, man?
Dude,
how you been, bro?
I've been good. And you know what? We are the adventures of the Black Nerds. I am Baron J67.
And I am at Tjones. It's been a while. Almost got caught up right there.
You know,
it is Tjones.
Yes.
This is episode 28 for you.
Yes.
Beautiful people out there. Thank you guys for tuning in.
Yeah.
Shout out Tonedefradio.
Yeah.
Shout out
Tone Deaf. Hey,
yeah, Tone Deaf.
Hey,
it's funny. We've been gone for 2 weeks, so a lot has happened.
Yes.
There's a lot for us to catch up and talk about. Reasons why we've been gone is mostly on my part. Well, all on my part. I just had a son.
Woo!
Baby boy was born. I came into the world 2 weeks ago, and yeah, so now we're back. We gotta make up for the time lost.
Yeah.
Since then, we had what? We had Luke Cage came out. We watched Luke Cage.
Yes.
I don't think I
haven't finished it all. But
yeah, I was about to call you out on that.
No, well, you know what, bro? Don't even get me started. It's so much to watch.
There's so much going on, man.
Like, it's so much going on. Cheese and crackers.
Sony Fortnite still happening. Sony and Fortnite's debacle.
And then
we've been playing a new game that I didn't think I would be interested in. State of Decay 2, so we have to discuss that.
Yes.
What else, man? What else has been going on?
You know what, man? I really think the review culture has been something I wanted to talk about for a while now. And it's more or less that, you know, we can lead off with that. Let's jump into that. And then once again, congratulations on your son. Good, sir.
Thank you, man. Appreciate you.
But let's talk about the review culture. Now, for me, overall, reviews are positive. I think reviews are some of the most necessary things ever. I buy a lot of stuff online. I mean, I've even bought a mattress online. So I depend heavily on reviews. But also, it's a double-edged sword, in my opinion. Because here it is. There could be a product, a game, a movie, a CD, anything out there, and I could pass on it just because I came across one too many negative reviews, or there was one negative review out there, just one, but that was bad enough to make me not want to roll the dice, whether it's with my time or my money.
Okay, so speaking specifically on games in that review culture, the bad part about that is the fact that when you go to buy games and somebody has played it, some people aren't attracted to every type of genre of game out there. So when you're watching a review on a specific person, you may like this person because of his entertainment value to the videos that he creates, but that may not be the game for him. So he may not like the game. So he'll maybe talking trash on the game and saying all of this stuff that you shouldn't be saying about the game because it's not for him. True. You know what I'm saying? Now, when you break down stuff like the mechanics, latencies, stuff that we can all relate to because that's in any type of online game that you play nowadays, then I can understand that. But when you're talking about, oh yeah, it's slow pace, or I don't like the building mechanics, well, maybe the game just wasn't for you. So this is why I kind of slowed down on basing purchasing games off of reviews from other people. Now, if it's a trusted source that I know have played the same games that I play, or they made their growing based off of games that I like, and I cannot kind of sense like a similarity in game style and gameplay that we may, I'm a rock with that, and I'm gonna listen to that. But even like something as simple as Amazon, purchasing something off of Amazon and reading it. Sometimes you'll read it and see that the reviews are like, dang man, it looked good. Should I get it? And then you start reading some more reviews, and you're like, you know what, I'm not risking it.
And you know what? Let me tell you, when it comes to, for example, the way I purchase stuff based on reviews when it comes to Amazon is a lot different than when I go see movies or I buy video games or listen to music. Mm-hmm. When it comes to purchasing stuff, and this is just a general, I mean, it's a pro tip that I give. I go and I look at the top. I go to the 5-star reviews, and I read through as many of those as possible, and then I go to the negative reviews, the 1-star reviews,
the 0-1 stars, yeah.
And I look at as many as those as possible, because then you get a feel for what it's supposed to be, and what's the worst that can happen.
See, how I do it is I do it kind of similar to that, but I also check out the ratio. Like the amount of people that like it compared to the amount of people that hate it,
like if
or
there's
the amount of people that had a problem with it.
And you know what? That's funny. That's a point I forgot to mention. If like, for example, if I see 100 people loved it and 20% had a bad experience, because 20% or 20 people, which is 20%, that and what I would go do is look through those 20 people's complaints, and if most of them have to do with timely, you know, what time the order got there, or it wasn't so much about damaged product or the product not doing what it said it would do, then I usually roll with it and I'll get it. But if those 20 people, everything has to do with the quality of the product, and it doesn't seem like hate, because you can see people who are just mad. Like,
of course,
yeah, because that's actually another point, and I'm kind of divvying off. Most people who take the time to go and write reviews, it's not really good. Like, and that's what I like about Amazon, because people from Amazon actually, you'll see people who want to go and let people know, like, hey, this is worth it.
Because they'll also post like pictures, they'll post videos, you know, things like that. And that's why I base it off of those type of reviews as well, because if matter of fact, it was a phone case. Now I've stuck by this phone case since I bought this, since I switched over carriers, and I forget the name of it, but anyway, when I bought the phone case, I was reading all the negative reviews. Oh, it doesn't fit. It snaps easy. The screen scratches easy because it came with its own protective screen protector with the case. So it's attached to the case. So you clamp it on and all of that. Well, I'm like, I'd rather that scratched up, because I know my phone's going to get scratched up if I don't have it. And then how many screen protectors, last a long time and don't get scratched up or don't get dirty? I was like, all right, cool. Let me test it out. And since then, I love the case. And when I first bought this case, when it first came out, it had more dislikes or more bad reviews than good reviews. Damn. But it was like almost neck and neck. But this is from people posting videos of it, people posting pictures of it, so I got to see exactly what was going on and why people were having problems with it and the things that they were doing. Because I don't drop my phone like that anyway. Yeah, and facts. You know what I'm saying? How many times these people dropping their phones for you to be breaking stuff and destroying the sides and the edges and stuff? So, I mean, that's a little example there that Amazon, and when you go to Amazon, these people are putting the time in to make perfect reviews or almost perfect reviews for other people to go and see.
True. Like, I mean, shit. I bought a mattress. I bought a mattress from Amazon, and it was the most nerve-wracking experience, because you're spending a bunch of money. Yeah. And you're spending a bunch of money on a product you haven't touched. Yeah. So I'm banking on everybody to do their part, and to this day we still use it. I mean, we've had it over 6 months now.
Shit, I didn't even know you could buy mattresses on Amazon. I just went to look right now.
You could buy just about everything. Yeah. When I say everything, you just about. Now, rolling this back over to the point of it, to video games. Now, when it comes to me watching people's reviews, I keep my sources. Like, I got somebody for Fallout type stuff and RPG type stuff. Then I got somebody for action games. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I have like you mentioned before, you got your specific people for specific games and types of games. Because I'm not going to go watch somebody who plays board games, go watch their review on an RPG on
or a sports game
or on Madden. Yeah, I'm not going to go watch their review on Madden. Why would I even... Now, it could be the best review ever, but just as in my time, I wouldn't roll the dice doing that. But
you know what? Go continue, and I'm gonna say so. I have another point to that.
Okay. So it's just a matter of, you got to be careful, because you'll let somebody's review, somebody you trust, talk you out of a good experience.
I'm gonna say this. I think that, just like I've said on this podcast plenty of times, we should do away with demos. We should do away with early access. I think a lot of people should take that up. And my point is, because it like you said, go to somebody that's about that. Now, you may go to a trusted source on sports games, right? But remember, they only play, or their majority of their games that they play is sports games. So they may love the game. They may love every sports game coming out from that point on. So their review probably won't be as honest as it should be. So that's another thing to think about as well. So if you just go out now, and the bad part about this is you may spend money that you probably didn't want to spend once you've got the game, played the game, and had the full-on experience of the game. Because I'm a firm believer in experiencing every part of the game before you making a final verdict on what you thought the game was and how it is. Unless it's like Madden, because that Madden and 2K and NHL and NBA and baseball, they don't really change like that. But when you have games like Destiny and these games that we talk about most of the time on here, if you haven't beat the game or experienced the full end game content, I don't think you should be giving reviews. But going to a trusted source that plays these type of games, or plays this one specific game that may have gotten a new DLC or something like that, you're probably not going to get the full honest truth and breakdown from it, because they may be blinded by the fact that, I love the first one, so I'm going to love the second one. I've seen it happen all the time. And I brought up Destiny. We've both said this. Look how many people thought Destiny 2 was going to be the shit. And you know, look where it's at now.
You know what, man? Let me tell you this about Destiny. And I think we've said this on previous podcasts. I was at E3 watching people play it when they announced it, or when before it came out. And as soon as I seen it, I was like, and I think I told you, I was like, it looks like Destiny. Yeah. Now, of course, there was some changes which I didn't really notice outside of the running, outside of the way they did the sidearms and whatnot.
The weapon
system. But outside of that, man, I was like, when I hear about a new game, I want new scenery.
Yeah.
But that's not what we're talking about. Mm-hmm. The point of it is, they told us what it was going to be. They didn't lie. Just like we can use Sea of Thieves. Sea of Thieves is a way better example, easier to explain. Uh-huh. I did a review, and you can go up and watch it, and I'll make sure to put the link below. You can go and watch Sea of Thieves. You can go the Sea of Thieves alpha and beta. Mm-hmm. It was 90% of the game.
See, that's the big issue for me. This is why I don't like trailers. This is why I don't like demos anymore, because of that.
But let me tell you. So you have a problem with early access, and not so much. And then you have a problem with technical. What are they called?
I have a problem with the experience being ruined before I get to experience it.
So now this is something that used to be done real successfully, because you remember if you had PlayStation Magazine or if you got, I even want to say, was it Game Informer too?
Xbox
Magazine.
did it and Dreamcast did it.
Yeah, Xbox
they gave
Magazine.
you the disc as the demo.
Yeah, you used to get in the magazines. You would get demos. But
keep in mind
it
about
was
those games too.
Go ahead.
Any demo. Did you remember playing Tomb Raider demo on PlayStation?
Yes.
You remember what the demo was?
No, because and this is the point I was going to make, and I felt like the point is they were technical tests. They were there to show you what you could potentially be doing. Yeah. What you could, very rarely, which some of them did. I'm not going to sit there and act like none of them did this, but very rarely was it a full dive experience into the game. Then from what I remember, and correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, or you correct me, we had, what was that stuff? Then they transitioned into timed demos where it would be the game for the first like 3 or 4 hours, but they would open that up, but you only had an hour of playtime. Then
I don't think I've ever experienced.
You don't remember those? Yeah, they still have them. If I'm not mistaken, they still have them.
Well, they still do them nowadays with brand new A1 titles.
Yes.
Oh yeah, we'll open up the demo, the beta, or this is what they'll do. They'll give out codes for the. Matter of fact, they did this for Destiny.
And
they'll
they
give
did
out
it for
codes.
FIFA, if I'm not mistaken. But go ahead.
They'll give out codes. They'll send codes because remember they were sending me codes. They sent you codes as well. I was giving people out codes, and then what happened? Okay, cool. Then the next wave of people can get the codes, and then they're playing it. And then what they do? They opened it up for a week for everybody to play, and then after that week they shut it down, and then no one's able to play again. My concern with that is you don't give me an experience like that if like the story mode in the game is 3 hours long. You gave me 1 hour of gameplay. That's 1/3 of the game. Yeah. I don't want to. You're ruining the experience for me. Yeah. But that's why I was comparing it to Tomb Raider. Do you remember how long the first Tomb Raider was?
No.
That shit was long. And remember, they gave you the demo on that was the first part when you first started up and you had to try to escape from that leopard. That was it. You beat it, and then it goes to the credit, and then you show like the PlayStation logo and all that. You know how many times you had to play that just to have fun?
And this is what I'm saying, and I'm 100% with you. But I felt like the problem you have is I think it would be better defined as early access.
Yeah, because I mean,
no, like literally not the term, but the actual like thing.
I was about to say you're right, because even transitioning over to movies, if the movie is in the trailer, what the hell?
Yeah, the last Mission Impossible, not the one that's coming out, not Fallout, but the one before it. The issue was if you watch the trailer, hell, even if you watch they did a 007-esque intro for that movie, and they told you the whole movie.
See,
in the intro, like if you you didn't know what you were looking at, but as soon as you finished the movie, you thought about it. Like
this is why I say to this day, Hancock is one of my favorite movies.
Oh, because you had no idea what you were getting into.
What the heck was going on with that movie?
I agree. That was good.
Man, it's just so crazy what we've like. I think what they do is they try to sell it so much. Even music, they try to sell it so much, just so people can be hyped up for it. And then when you get it, it's only a 2-3 hour experience.
Well, let me tell you this one, and I'll use one of the most popular CDs out right now, Drake's, the Scorpion album. For me personally, this is the first time I've ever heard a Drake album where the only songs I truly like are the ones that were already played before the album came out. Yeah. Yep. This is a first for me. I love Drake music. I buy, you know me, I still buy CDs. And to prove my point, because people be thinking I'm bullshitting, like, I buy CDs. I bought 2 copies of these. Like I buy CDs. This is what I do.
He about that life.
I'm about that life. So when I tell people when it come to me and music, I take it very serious. So I mean, hell, I got MF Doom posters and paintings, but whatever. That's not the point. And it's crooked on purpose. But
y'all give him hell in the comment section,
bro. I got hell on my last video I put up on YouTube. They're like, it was Kiddo. He was like, your picture crooked. I'm like, I was trying to be artistic, but
I did it.
Okay, so now I feel stupid. I feel like those memes where it'd be like when you thought you was looking cute and somebody say, "What's wrong with you?" Like,
God, tuck your tail. Yeah, but I get it, man.
But no,
I really do.
Now that was a problem for me. Even the one Drake CD I didn't like, which was More Life. I didn't like the More Life album.
I didn't like. You know what? He had some gems on there.
No, that's what I'm about to say.
And that's it.
Blim is one of my top 10 played songs on my phone.
No Long Talking was my favorite song on that album.
Ah, okay.
And that was with the guy from UK. I forget the dude's name.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah.
But the point, what were we talking about? I totally blanked. Oh, early access and okay.
And Drake, you're talking about Drake because the only songs you liked on there was the
ones
singles.
I already heard. So now you sell me an album which I didn't buy because I have Spotify and I listened to it and I was like, it's not worth my money.
It's like 20 something songs. I thought I was going to get at least 12 songs.
But this is
fire.
But this is the problem though. The fact that when that challenge came out, that one everybody was doing, I didn't know what song that was from.
In My Feelings.
I didn't know what song that was from. I was like, I don't know. I was looking around. I was like, what?
I was in the gym and somebody said it to me and I listened to I brought the song up and was on the treadmill running, listening to that song. I was like, man, I gotta go home and listen to this. I can't listen to this on the treadmill.
I was like, who's this Kiki and why doesn't she love him?
Kiki. At first, you know what? At first, when I heard it, I thought it was about to be some more beef shit. Cause I think it's Fetty Wap, 6ix9ine, and one other dude. They got a song called Kiki.
Yeah, they do.
I was like, is this beef? Something's going on? Is some more?
No, he's
jacket. I'm not a writer. I'm a biter.
Oh God! But look, man. Point blank. Early access issues.
Yeah.
Now let me tell you my worst ever early access, not situation, but story that I read and it really bothered me. Arc. When Arc came, Arc was early access up until this, I want to say the end of last year. I could be wrong once again, folks. Please, we do not mind corrections. Please let us know in the comments. I want to give correct information. And I could easily look it up, but I'm not Joe Rogan and I don't have an assistant and my table's wobbly, so it'd be shaky.
Yo, we need an assistant.
We do. That'd be dope to have somebody here screen sharing and just typing up info to verify what we're saying. Because if I start typing, my computer's going to shake. This camera's, I'm gonna have to put a tripod up or mount it on the wall or something. Cause this camera, it'll wobble like a motherfucker.
Okay. So I can answer your question, or I can answer that. Arc, it launched on Steam early access in June 2015.
Now listen to these dates.
On the eve of E3 in Los Angeles, this is 2017. Wildcard announced that Ark Survival Involved would end its journey through early access after more than 2 years of live development. The game will get a worldwide retail and digital release on August 8th and come out simultaneously for Linux, Mac, PlayStation 4, Windows, PC, and Xbox One. But the question was,
what date? You didn't say a date.
Why has it doubled in?
You didn't say a
why
year.
Suddenly cost twice as much to play the same damn thing?
Now you don't have to rebuy the game. That I will say, you don't have to rebuy the game. But let me tell you, there was something in there they left out. Do you know that game? That company had the nerve to release DLC.
Oh really? No, I didn't see that. I didn't get too far.
And charge for it.
That's crazy.
But let's take it a step further. Look what PUBG is doing. Look what PUBG. I want to say PUBG is charging for their what is it called? Sonoy.
They are. I thought that was free.
Is it free? I hope so. I hope.
Because Miramar was free. I can tell you right now.
I hope I'm wrong. I don't like being right about shit like that.
Yeah.
Like, look, but the point is, look how long PUBG has been early access.
Yeah.
Look how long Fortnite, and why would these games want to release a full release? Why? Other than to remarket it. Like, hey,
there's no point.
There is no point.
They don't even need to remarket the game because they got the perfect.
PUBG. Let me prove my point. Let me prove my point.
Fortnite.
Let me prove my point.
Prove your point.
Jordans. If Jordan can resell the same shoe 10 times in 10 years, or in 5 years, or 15 years,
but that's different. Not everybody has access to Jordans.
Okay. Look, I got
everybody in the world has access to free Fortnite. Fortnite's on your phone.
But guess what? How often is it the same people buying the same shoes?
It's hype beasts. They're the only ones buying the shoes.
Okay. Now, let's carry this over. People always want that new. And there's people are still buying PlayStation 4s and Xboxes. But
the difference with that and this is everyone's buying this. Not the same people. Everyone's buying Fortnite. Everyone's buying V-Bucks. Everyone's buying PUBG because it's everywhere. It's on your tablet. It's on your phone. It's on your Nintendo Switch. It's on your Xbox. It's on your PlayStation. It's on your computer. It's everywhere.
It is everywhere.
When I seen Drake rich ass playing Fortnite, why? You culture vulture.
Bro,
what did you jumping in Fortnite for? Stay in your lane.
He just called
Be a rapper. And I'm just joking about that.
Wouldn't that
that's
suck?
What I'm saying.
Hey, wouldn't that suck balls if these rich, clout-filled people just all of a sudden, just like how they used to do with DJing, it's the same shit. Remember, everybody became a DJ for a while. I even think Paris Hilton was DJing for a while. Like, yeah, and then they would host parties and they would be behind the table. Now, whether or not they were really DJing, it's a different story. But you took advantage of the fact that you have a name. Now, here's a better question: is this even wrong? It's wrong I think it's wrong to the people who put their passion into this. Because imagine if Drake opened up a Twitch account and started streaming twice a week.
It's over. But no, people do it. Look at Mouse. Look at the DJ Mouse.
Yeah. He's opened up a tournament and everything.
And I watch him. And he got flack. He got flack for talking smack about Ninja.
Yeah, it's like, bro.
He called him some homophobic slur or something like that.
Hey.
I'm not gonna get into it because I don't want that drama. But he said something in that regards to him. And what happened? He jumped into the stream of Ninja and was like, "Hey man, I'm sorry," and donated to him,
bro.
And he still was like up there in views because obviously views matter right now. Sorry, I hit the mic like that, but he was up there with the view count in PUBG. But he's there because he was a DJ. He ain't like awesome at the game like these other people.
Imagine if like Instagram
Logan Paul,
or like
Paul streams and he trash.
Hey, look, imagine if like Kim K or the rest of the Kardashians all opened up Twitch accounts. If Kanye opened up one, it's
over,
bro. And you know what? I wonder if they don't realize how easy it would be for them. I wonder if that's what it is because bro, I have subscribers. If my measly ass can make some money, I can only imagine what if I had 100, if I had 1 million subscribers on YouTube, I would post a video and say, catch me on Twitch.
But listen to me. This is how I knew the industry was all screwed up, that they didn't know, that a lot of people don't understand, and probably for a couple more years won't understand YouTube and Twitch and this creative space of what it is. Jake Paul. Now, I'm not really a fan of Jake Paul and all of them Logan Pauls and whatever them Pauls is. I'm not really a fan of them. But he went on the Breakfast Club. Now, Breakfast Club is something that I watch faithfully. Shout out to them. I love their show. I love their interviews because
DJ Envy, Charlamagne the God, and Angela Yee. No, but go ahead.
I
just like
because they kind of get three different types of perspectives on that show. Well, he gets on the show and they're talking to him, and we all know that Jake Paul gets 1 million views just by sitting there being stupid. Well, he gets on and they ask him like how, like they basically were lost on how he was famous. Like how was he making money? And
that's them.
I was sitting back like, you guys are either y'all don't know what y'all got going on in your own spaces.
Yeah.
But y'all lost. YouTube is the future. It is now. YouTube is the now. Twitch is the now. And this is why you're seeing a lot of people come on over and start making these platforms on these platforms, because they're seeing what it potentially can do. And this is why I'm okay with the competition. I'm okay with Instagram starting their own video service. I'm okay with, because it's just more of it to go around. Everybody, you can literally be the employer and the employee and the fan or the customer all in the same space.
Yeah, without leaving the same window. Yeah,
without leaving your chair right here.
Yeah, you're right.
So this is why I knew like that part of the industry, that part of the entertainment business don't understand. Or matter of fact, let's take it a step further. When I think it was Jimmy Kimmel, went on and didn't know shit about gaming. And he went on and started making jokes about, oh, yeah. So kids watch other kids play games.
Oh, yeah.
You remember? Yeah. And he got shitted on. He like broke the record in most dislikes on that video on YouTube. And then what did he do? He had to I want to say it was PewDiePie, that PewDiePie came on and explained to him what it was. So he got a chance to understand what it was.
Hey, you know what's scary? Let's take this. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Like
I was just done. I was just on the rant there because I understand what YouTube and Twitch and these platforms are, and I understand the reason why I enjoy it and like it is because I don't watch TV no more. I don't watch Netflix. I watch Twitch and YouTube because Twitch and YouTube got everything. YouTube got movies that I want to watch on there.
I just watched a documentary. This guy made a little documentary on it was more or less his perspective on the character Guts from Berserk. And he broke down how he was one of the original dark fantasy from the manga series or from the manga universe and blah 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 blah. And it was just dope to hear that perspective on it. Now, go ahead.
I won't say what I was watching and who I was watching it on, but I'm watching stuff that I'm supposed to only be able to watch on movies, buying on movies and stuff like that on YouTube. YouTube is life. My kids watch YouTube. My wife watch YouTube. I don't got cable in my house.
I haven't had cable in like 6.
There's no matter of fact. Listen, I went and got live Hulu for one day just to watch the soccer match.
There you go.
That was
there
it.
You go.
Shout out France and Croatia. Even though Croatia kind of bullshitted that win, I'm not gonna lie.
They did. Hey, let's be real.
Jumping on the ground,
bro,
and don't want to get up. I was so bad.
And then I felt so bad for that kid from Manchester, bro. He was 20 years old, and it came down to that free kick. Yeah. Can you imagine carrying your country on your back, and it's down to a free kick? Like literally, once the ball leaves your foot, the match is over. So.
I think only Laker fans and Raider fans would be upset, like at their guy. I think England is like all about the whole. I think any country like that, pretty much. I think it's only Laker fan and Raider fans that go berserk and crazy want to burn jerseys and houses down when people mess up like that. But that's neither here nor there.
Yeah. Now. But it's so crazy, man. And I'm rooting for France. I'm sorry.
I told you. France. What did I say from Jump Street? I said, France. Y'all better watch France.
Oh yeah. Come on, man. You know what? Okay, so we'll jump onto this. We'll jump onto the World Cup, and then we'll wrap up because I felt like we haven't even wrapped up reviews. But
we haven't. We literally jumped all the way
like
to Jake Paul,
all the way to Jake Paul.
Summer
But
Paul,
we'll go back.
Paul.
Them Pauls. We'll go catch these Pauls. No, but
Yeah.
we'll go back to reviews. But with the World Cup, I thought Germany stood a solid chance of pushing to the finals again. I honest to God believe that, but those dreams and hopes went to crap when I seen that Mexico match because they looked like they didn't know what planet they were on.
Yeah.
Mexico was taking shot after shot after shot, and Germany was just sitting there stuck. And then the one guy who was taking shots almost got a red, and I just seen it, and I was like, this ain't going to go over well.
It's just not going the way it should go.
And then my second team, who was it? I was hurt after that. After that whole get down, I kind of fell apart and just watched highlights, and I'd catch a match every now and then. But I'm happy to see France. I can't wait.
I can't wait either.
What is it?
I ain't really much for me to say on that.
Saturday?
This Saturday is
third place.
England, third place. England and is Belgium, I think. England and Belgium, and then the following week after that is
the finals.
The finals.
Okay. But now piggybacking or rolling back to reviews.
Yeah.
I almost let bad reviews, because it was so many and so many people I respected, keep me away from State of Decay 2.
Oh, okay. So now we're back. Now we're in the State of Decay 2.
Now we're in State of Decay 2 and reviews. It's still reviews, but we're rolling it now. And let me tell you,
it kind of goes hand in hand.
Yes, it does.
For you at least, because remember, I wasn't going to play it. I didn't think it looked fun. I didn't think nothing of it when it was announced.
Hell, I skipped the first one because of reviews.
Yeah, I never played the first one either, but that's because I'm not really an Xbox guy like that. But that's neither here or there. So when you told me about it and you said, "Hey, let's go about getting it so we can play it," and I started playing it, I've realized how much fun I'm having with it.
I'm having fun.
I'm not gonna lie, I haven't had so much fun playing the game since Destiny 1. Since Destiny 1, year 1.
Hey, and you know what?
So much time into it and so much effort into playing it, making it perfect. It's just it has captured me in ways that I didn't think the game would have. So shout out to you for the alley-oop there, dog.
Yep, I got you, man. Undead Labs, they did that.
Mm-hmm.
Now let me tell you, last game I played, like you said, for me it went Destiny 1, Monster Hunter World, and then this. Because this actually made me put down Monster Hunter World. When I tell you I played 300 hours of Monster Hunter, and I'm a dad who's also a husband
you was
who
all
works full time.
Sorry, man. I'm sweating. It's hot.
Oh, I'm sweating,
dog.
Bro. I'm sweating. I'm fat. I'm fat in here.
Look,
I got 2 fans on me. I can't really see, but it just I got it's hot.
It's hot.
It's hot. I'm not tripping.
Yeah, so Monster Hunter 300 hours.
But I put in over 300 hours into it, and I've hunted everything 3 or 4 times. I farmed like crazy, and I still don't have everything. That's the part that I love. I still don't have everything, and there's still stuff I need to accomplish. And I'm only ranked like 100 and something because But my point is,
at that point, you might as well trophy hunt, dog.
No, you
got everything, but you don't got everything.
No, bro, I don't. There's still mantles I don't have. Mantles are these cloaks you put on to give you special abilities. I still don't have all the mantles. I don't have all the spikes, so that means there's optional missions I still haven't done. Like, bro, it's not even trophy hunting. It's literally just a matter of going down the checklist.
That's why I say you might as well trophy hunt.
No, because trophy hunting,
in the end, that game don't seem like it's never going in.
And that's how I felt with Destiny 1, which was fine. You know what I mean? Like I felt that, and I was fine.
I'm not gonna lie. Destiny 2's trophy list was way easier than Destiny 1.
Well, we already know they made it for everybody.
First 2 weeks, I platinumed that game.
Jesus.
Or I'm sorry, the week Prestige mode came out. I don't know if it was the second week or the third week, but I platinumed that game that week. And Destiny 1, I didn't platinum it until DLC 3.
See, excuse me. This is the thing. I feel like the ability to platinum a game that's supposed to be a games as a service, type game, that should be so almost damn near impossible to get. You should have goals that are so like outrageous that only a person who's played 300 hours could do it. Like, you know what I mean?
I'm gonna tell you the hardest game to ever, like, and I tried and I just couldn't do it. The only way I did it was because I had somebody in a hack the lobby god moded my game and gave me everything on PlayStation 3. Modern Warfare 2 was the hardest game in the world to try to platinum. Because remember, you had to get outrageous stuff, like kill somebody with a care package.
Yeah, like it had to drop on. Hey, I remember I got that on accident. I called in a care package.
You could only get it on accident.
And it was a straight accident. And the dude ran by and fell to it, and it fell on him. I was like, Jesus Christ, I did it. And you just popped up. I remember that. Yeah, that was stupid shit. Yeah.
But
but think about that. Think about that. That's how it should feel. With a game that's supposed to be ongoing, that's supposed to have more than 30 hour shelf life, that's supposed to have more than 100-hour shelf life, you should have those impossible goals that only come with time. Yeah. Like I said, like somebody put in 80 hours. Of course they got majority of the you know what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm. And that's even on the low scale.
That's on the low scale, but look at us, we're off topic again. Look, with reviews.
That's how we roll, man. I'm sorry, you guys. Listen, we tend to do this. We do this 28 episodes in, we do it every episode. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's what I don't even write down bullet points anymore.
It's no point
because I already know how it goes, bro.
Give us one topic and we'll make an hour out.
And we will talk and somehow Destiny 2 will come into it. We will talk and talk.
You know what? The sad part about it is Destiny 2 comes up in every damn episode.
Every episode.
They probably so damn tired of that game.
Hey, I think the next episode we should try our best not to talk about it and see how awkward it gets.
It's gonna be hard. We're gonna be in there with them soul.
Yeah.
them soul moments.
And because you know what it is? It fits in so many it's such a positive, negative experience, and it falls on all sides of the road. And you can talk about it and compare it to just about everything when it comes to gaming and entertainment.
Yep.
Because it deals with sales, it deals with lack of honesty, and on the guys who created it, it deals with us as consumers not doing our part and buying bullshit. It really does touch. It's damn. I should write.
Would you say Epic Games have gone corporate?
Ooh.
Would you say that? Because I'm looking for that company that I'm looking for that company / like Jay-Z figure that'll turn down $1 trillion.
Well, you know what's so funny with Epic Games? Aren't they over PUBG too?
Aren't they over?
Yeah, don't they? Didn't they have hands in PUBG and Fortnite?
I have no clue.
I want to say for some reason they do.
At
least the head company. I want to say the head company. Let me see.
Let's go.
Oh no, never mind. No, never mind.
I don't, because if that was the case, do you really think that what's the name would have been going down?
Yeah, the lawsuit. Hey, but look, this is the thing. Epic Games. I'm looking at their games list. I think they hit their stride. Because Gears of War, Unreal Tournament, Shadow Complex, I'm played majority of these games. Bulletstorm, Infinity Blade. I used to play the hell out of that on my brother's phone.
Yeah.
Even back to Jazz Jackrabbit, I played the hell out of that game.
Yeah.
I played that game so much. I want to say came across an emulator that was running it. Let me see all the Unreal Tournaments. Dude, I played.
They got a gang. They got a gang.
I played a good majority of their games. To say they sold out, no.
Because I haven't seen any major moves on their behalf. You know what I'm saying? Like, for example,
go ahead.
Like PUBG making the Xbox deal. You see what I'm saying? Like limiting people from playing PUBG to Xbox and PC, and not everybody, right?
Okay.
Epic Games, I haven't seen or heard, and maybe I'm just under a rock. I haven't heard of anything outside of Fortnite, new season, new damn skins, and V-Bucks. That's all I've heard. I haven't heard any like major news. Now, the reason why I said that is because I know and I can probably speak for you in this regards. I'm for the little guy. Like, I'm for the guy that does something that it started off small and it became this huge sensation. But the problem that happens, and the reason why I brought it up was with Bungie and Destiny and all of these other AAA titles that came out, some corporate entity gets their hands in it, and then you start thinking about the dollars. It's not no more about the game. It's not no more. It's like, how much can we? And that's just what I feel, what I sense, and what I get from these, not this argument, but this type of this realm of activity that happens with these big companies. So that's why I was asking you about Epic, because I haven't heard anything with them other than Fortnite doing its thing, because they could easily, I guarantee somebody has approached them with some outrageous, outlandish number about something. You know what I'm saying? Well, it can't just be, and they've been silent on it because I haven't heard anything. Maybe, like I said, maybe I've been under a rock, but they're still here and they're still rocking, and I like what they're doing.
Let me tell you this.
The only thing I don't like is the game being early access still.
Well, let me tell you this. If you really look at their model, they took a lot of influence from the cell phone game, from the cell phone industry, cell phone gaming.
Yeah.
You make it available on all platforms, and you make it free, and then you only thing you charge for is extras, or to make your experience faster. That's what they did.
That's exactly what it is.
They took the cell phone. They took the cell phone. And think about cell phone gaming.
It's long.
People,
I hate it.
But not only that. People
Clash
have
of Clans.
it. People have it. Think about but that's my point. Everybody and their mama had it, and then you got it to a point where it was automatic. Some games are automatically installed. As soon as you turn on your phone, it was there.
You can't disable. You can only disable it. You can't uninstall it. Yeah.
Genius. So what they did was they created, and I think they really blew up on Xbox, because around the time they came out, there wasn't much going on for Xbox. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And if you really think about that, there wasn't much out. I mean,
did you watch that I'm gonna send you this video. I don't think you watched it. The story behind Fortnite.
No, I haven't.
Bro, the story behind Fortnite is amazing. The game wasn't supposed to rival
PUBG,
like it shooters and PUBGs.
It was supposed to be a base building.
It was supposed to rival Minecraft.
Yeah, it was supposed to be base building.
And
even when go ahead.
And when they announced this game back in 2011.
Oh wow.
2011 is when Fortnite got announced, and the pre-alpha build was like, it looked similar to what we have now, but it was a little more like blocky and choppy. And they literally announced it then. I don't even remember when they dropped it, but they dropped it, and it became this huge sensation behind this battle royale genre, because we had games like PUBG, we had I don't think Rust wasn't a battle royale. H1Z1, DayZ, all these games, and they came out with their own.
And it's so funny.
They're shooting off fireworks over here, boy. Ooh, man, my chest.
Oh, damn. Hey, but you know what's so funny though? I love the fact that it wasn't even, and I love it, and I feel bad for them. Which not really. I feel bad for them creatively. It wasn't their main goal.
Yeah,
but yet it's the only reason a majority of people are playing it, because if you the story, from what I hear, the story mode is pretty cool. You're going around trying to save the world. I think it's called Fortnite Saves the World or some shit like that.
Yeah.
People are going, and you got abilities. There's ninja. There's brutes. Everybody has special stats, and you get to get all these different characters. Like, and then you know what? You know what's so funny about that? If they really wanted to revamp the game and even add more to it, they could add those elements and create a whole new battle royale mode where you're playing. You got to play in squads, and you got to play based on who's your assault person, who's your brute, who's your ninja, and those are the abilities. They could redo the game, and reissue.
Bro, it's no. There's gonna be a mode like that.
Yeah,
there's gonna be a mode like a squad mode, like the ultimate squad mode.
Yeah, like you're playing
one
Left 4
dude gets
Dead,
a sniper, one dude gets a shotgun, one dude gets a yeah. And listen, they did it in the perfect way, right? Because it is not hard for you to unlock the season pass just by playing in every season.
Yep.
Because they award you with V-Bucks for playing. You unlock the skins. You literally can just do and the challenges aren't crazy hard. Get 100 kills before the season's up, or go to 3 different landing spots and you get this pickaxe or whatever. The axe tool. They literally they say, hey, play the game and experience the full game, or buy the game and experience the full game. And that's just what it is. I have a buddy that plays Fortnite. He plays it religiously, right? He hasn't bought a season pass since week 3, right?
Yeah.
And I think they're on season 5. He bought the first season that he started, or I want to either it was 2 or 3, right? And he played so much that every time he played every season, he had enough to purchase the next one the next season, and then the next season.
See?
And then the next season.
Hey.
And then all the skins that you see like these big YouTubers with, he got. Because he unlocked it. I'm like, oh, dang. When I really went down the checklist on all that stuff, I was at a cousin's house, and they unlocking the challenge. Hey, we got to make sure we do the challenges before season 5 is up.
Bro.
Get the challenges done.
Bro, hey, but really think about that.
Yeah.
Think about, and the reason I compare it so much to the cell phone gaming, if you really go back and look at how many people were playing Candy Crush.
Mm-hmm. It's the same thing.
Same thing. It was genius.
Look at
it's genius.
Clash of Clans would probably be the one game you can compare it to, but with Clash of Clans, it was if you paid for the game, you were rewarded in a way that was a lot better.
Oh yeah,
because you paid, you got to upgrade your king and all of this. But that way of playing, giving me the option, and I still can enjoy the game and play. All I got to do is grind a little bit harder. I'm okay with that. But when it becomes unobtainable,
yes,
like I have to pay to reach the end goal, there's no point in me playing.
Hey, you know what's another point that we're not addressing that makes this game is going to give it that longevity forever?
Mm-hmm.
Is the fact that your advancement has nothing to do with your ability to kill. And when I say that, and I probably said it wrong, what I mean is you don't go in with weapons. I didn't unlock the best the best assault rifle in the game.
It's all luck.
It's all luck and where you landed.
Where the boxes are, yeah.
So I'm thinking about that because we've been playing Call of Duty World War II recently. And I think about that. I go in against somebody who's prestiged 1.5 million times, and they're running with the best single 3 burst whatever that kills you on sight. That kills you on sight. Yeah, that kills you on sight.
Yeah.
And there's nothing I can do except get better and hope I don't keep running into them.
Mm-hmm.
But here on Fortnite, you might luck up and get Thanos' gauntlet. Get the Infinity Gauntlet.
Yeah.
No, you get what I'm saying? And that adds a whole new element of where I feel like I can kill Ninja. Which people have.
Yeah. He
gets killed. He dies. He dies at tournaments. He dies in regular play. Like, you know what I mean? Like and that's a good thing. Because think about, let's roll this over and let's talk about Call of Duty. And this is why they probably have to come out with games every year. Because that and to make money. Extra money. But think about that. You're not just going to run up and kill the number one guy in the game in Call of Duty.
Why not?
Because he most likely has the best weapon in the game, and as soon as he touches you, you hit the corner, you're getting lasered.
But back in World War II. You know what? You're right. You are right. Because obviously you have to unlock these guns in Call of Duty by leveling up.
Yep.
He's gonna have still the best a skill factor in it.
Oh no, skill comes into play. I'm not
skill factor.
I'm not disrespecting the top player. You know what I mean? Yeah. I'm not. But what I'm saying is the top player in Fortnite is still at the level ground when it comes to weapons.
I'm gonna disagree with you. Because
do
recently I've been playing
with better weapons.
Huh?
Do you start with better weapons?
No. I'm gonna disagree with you on the whole same playing field. Everybody starts off on the same playing field because you don't have any weapons. You only have an axe.
There you go.
But the person with you could start everybody off with no weapons, but the person with the mindset to go out and even not even get you may go get a scar, and TSM Myth may go get dual pistols, and 9 times out of 10 he gonna
work you because but see that's skills. That's what I was talking about. Skills. That's something we'll never argue because I'll never forget. I got worked over by somebody in World of Warcraft.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, I was running WoW years ago, and I got worked by somebody, and I was level 10, and they were like level 2. Yeah. So I'm not even going to sit here and act like
skill.
Skill. We know skill plays a huge factor, but at the same time, you could have picked up Thanos' gauntlet just as well as me.
Because I remember playing Call of Duty, and whenever you jumped into a room with a phase guy on Xbox, whenever it's all hands on deck, best guns out.
Yeah,
we gotta win type game.
Yeah,
and that's where the competitive, but they was still scraping. I remember. No, you know what made me realize that there was skill in Call of Duty, like major skill in Call of Duty. When I watched one of my favorite Call of Duty players get a nuke with a pistol.
See what I'm saying?
He got a nuke with every gun in the game. How, Sway? How you running around with pistols?
Because skill, like you said, skill matters. Yeah, skill matters. Like we can't even sit here and disrespect.
But you are correct though, because you do start off on the same playing field, and the only time you start off on the same playing field in Call of Duty is the day the game come out. Yep. Because everybody starts off on the same level, and even sometimes people got the game early. So now you're dealing with that. Yep. But no one's too far gone where they're uncatchable until you start getting like 2, 3, 4 months in the game where you got all the guns gold and you got them all prestige and all the attachments unlocked. Because I didn't remember when I jumped on and we were playing the other day.
Bro,
I didn't have nothing.
We had nothing.
I had to use the standard issued class setups.
That's what lie. That's why I love working people over with the M1 Grand. Because I know on their heart they gotta feel something. Like this dude just came out here with a pew pew.
I think that's the gun that gun's actually OP.
I love the M1 Grand. Every game that it's in, I use it.
They had a gentleman's agreement in the Call of Duty Pro League that they wouldn't use that gun because it got added into the rotation of guns. And another one of my favorite Call of Duty players, I won't say his name, he jumped on and used it in a full live match and went bananas with it, and people were calling him scumbag for using it. But that gun's actually OP. But
I love it.
That's the only difference between like Fortnite and Call of Duty. But you are correct. With Fortnite, you all start on the same bus. I could jump out when you jump out.
Yep. And
we can land at the same time. But if I find a crate and get a scar, and you find a crate and get a damn burst, a blue burst, if you have a better shot than me, you're gonna win.
You're gonna win, and that's why this game will be around forever, bro.
Mm-hmm.
This is one of those forever games.
I'm going to accept that I was wrong because I said that the Battle Royale genre wouldn't last as long as it's lasting now. And I have to take that back because I'm only going to take that back for Fortnite. Because everybody else is playing catch up to Fortnite.
And then it's free.
Fortnite is free and it's ahead of the curve. Fortnite had Thanos' gauntlet in it.
Yep. How are you a free game over here getting Disney rights?
You know what I'm saying? Fortnite had Thanos' gauntlet and Thanos in the game.
Yep.
You could play Thanos in the game of Fortnite. For as long as Fortnite continues to do what they do, I wouldn't even be mad. This is the only exception. I wouldn't even be mad for them to stay as an early access game if the experience stays the exact same what it is now. And that's why it's captivating all these kids, because it's these kids that got it. It's the same thing that happened with Minecraft.
Exact. And guess what
else? They have accomplished it.
And guess what else? It's instant. Oh, I died. Let's load it back up.
Start again.
Start it back up. Hey, and you know what though? I think the one thing that's going to decide how far this stuff goes, and if it's going to continue if other companies can continue it, or it's just a Fortnite thing or a PUBG thing, is when how these next generation of Battlefield and Call of Duty handle it. Because you got to remember, name recognition. Look, Apple is what carries the iPhone, the name recognition. People make the argument pictures look better. Yeah, of course. If I send, look. If I send, I'm not even gonna go down there. Not gonna go down there. But my point,
for life, dog.
My point is, people name recognition and brand recognition is very real.
You're correct.
So imagine if Call of Duty cheaply took Fortnite and just made that shit first person. It would be so successful.
Well, that's what they're going to do.
Well,
I would say they're going to do PUBG, not Fortnite, but Call of Duty wise. The reason why I say that, and the reason why I say it's not going to happen, is because people are going to buy Call of Duty regardless. People are going to buy Call of Duty. People are going to buy Call of Duty if it even if it didn't have a damn Battle Royale game mode in it.
True.
Because they've been around so long and they have this loyal fan base, this finicky fan base as well, because, oh yeah, Call of Duty's here. We win. 1 week later,
it's trash.
Revive God. It's trash, but I'm going to still play it though. I'm going to buy all the DLCs. # revive COD.
Hey, bro.
Shut up.
Why would you revive anything that's already sold millions? It didn't die.
It's not.
It didn't die. That's just like when people go burn LeBron jerseys.
I could copy and paste the next game over and you still go eat it up. But the reason why I said that about they're not going to do that is because if they do that, they cannot go back to the standard way of playing. You're going to already spoil a fan base that's been spoiled.
True.
That pay $80, $150
every
year
every year
to be spoiled.
So
you're gonna give me something for free?
Ain't no lie, bro. When you really think about certain games like that, you're not far away from a subscription-based game, and that's scary. It's scary when you think about it, but think about where games are now.
Yeah.
Legend of Zelda has DLC. When I seen that, I was like, the world is ending.
What was it called? What was the Zelda game called?
Fudge your monkey. I don't have a Nintendo
Something
Switch.
Fire Wilds or something.
Don't even get me started. I feel terrible.
Yeah.
I call myself a nerd, but
hold on, I got you.
Breath of the
Wild.
I need to get me a Nintendo Switch because that's gonna be the first game I'll buy.
Oh, I'm getting me one too.
I want one.
I'm getting one. Dog.
I'm just poor right now.
I'm getting me one. But yeah.
No, but my point is they have DLC.
Yeah.
So how far are we from every game is just an initial buy-in and you pay a monthly service, or you just pay a monthly service? I don't think we're far away from it.
I don't think we're far away from it.
Look at how many successful games already do it.
The one thing you got to think about with subscription games like that is that especially on console or only for console, is every console system ends. It has a life cycle. Every console system ends, and a new console will be out later.
Let me take it a step further. Let's piss off some people. Most game servers die.
Of course, yeah. Except
look at how
League of Legends.
Yeah. Oh, Jesus Christ! Look at how every year people are buying the NBA, the 2K cash. What is it called? V-Bucks? Is it V-Bucks?
No, it's called VC. Virtual currency.
Look at how often people are buying every year. Every year people spend about $200. First they buy the game and they're going to buy the special edition. They're going to buy the special edition.
They're going to buy the special edition that gives them 2,000 VC.
And then they're going to buy more VC.
They're going to spend and get more VC. You said $200. I think it's more than that. Mm-hmm. I think these kids and these people is paying at least a life cycle of the game, at least $1,000. I'm thinking it averages $1,000. And
you think so?
You know what? Let me take that back.
That's a lot of money.
I'm gonna take that back because that's based on 2012. I'm not sure if they still do the legend thing like they used to. Because I don't really
with the legend packs. Oh, bro, yeah. FIFA does it. Man. Madden does it. Yeah.
But I haven't seen really people do. I've seen a lot of people play the
street.
Like the park,
the street.
They got to level up their character.
But think about that. You want to go to the park and dominate, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm
about to drop $500.
Yeah, I'm gonna spend whatever it takes to get maxed out stats.
Yeah, exactly.
As soon as possible because I want to get out there and get ranked.
I'm about to drop this $500. What I got to pay this month? I'll pay rent next week.
I don't think it's $500, but it's up there.
And I wouldn't doubt it because I remember people buying them VCs like crazy back in 2012 just to get Allen Iverson, just to get Hakeem Olajuwon, just to get all these players. But then the game ended. I remember that was the most fun I had in a 2K game in a long time. Was playing to get those legendary characters off the thing and even buying VC back then to try to get those characters. And then you took me to telling me I can't transfer none of this shit over. I got to get the new one? Oh, hell no, I'm done. That's the last time I bought the 2K, I tell you.
Bro.
Matter of fact, that was the first and the last time I bought the 2K.
My 2K, the most recent 2K I have is like 2K15.
Mm-hmm. But you're like a every other year guy.
I went that route. If you go and listen to like our first podcast, I talk about that.
Yeah.
I talked about
and
how
looking at your character, your games.
Yeah, I buy when it comes to sports games because the only ones I really like are 2K and FIFA.
Mm-hmm.
Madden was always too slow for me in comparison.
And you played it your whole life.
Yeah, and I played football. Yeah, see, that's funny. I'm one of those where everybody was like, "Oh, you play sports, you play football, you don't watch it?" I'm like, nah. I watch it more now.
It was shocking. You didn't get into football till like after high school.
Yeah, after I stopped playing. Like,
yeah,
I just it was like, why would I don't know too many people who go home from work and still do their job.
Not a lot of people.
Not a lot of people. There's people out there who do it.
They have to take your work home.
Yeah, like editing videos and stuff like that. And
exactly.
Bro, okay. This is gone way too long, and we could talk about this on the next one as well, and I'll kind of end it with this. I want people out there to build up a skill. Build up a skill that's, towards the future, or that is always going to be needed. So, for me, I've started going down the path of learning Python and learning how to code through Python. They got a bunch of different YouTube videos, and it's maybe something me and you can do. We can do some streaming and coming up with or we can even come up with a game. We can make a game or something. I don't know. But the whole point is we got to come up and we got to gain these skills that we know are going to be needed in the future or needed now. Because look at what we're doing. We went, for me, October? Before October, I never edited a video, never recorded audio, never formatted, never blah, 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 blah.
Hey, your Doom poster's moving, dog. That's kind of freaking me out.
Oh, yeah, because I got a fan.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry about that. It's my fan. It's scary, huh? He looks over me.
Yeah. Yeah, he better. He looking at me.
Yeah. He don't trust you.
Like Mona Lisa, dog.
He don't trust you. All caps.
Okay, it's funny you brought that up. I want to get into computer and like IT stuff. Like fixing of computers.
A lot of this stuff you can get jobs off of self-taught skills. Like and then they'll pay your certification. Like they'll pay for you to go get your cert.
Yeah.
That's what happened at the company I work at. The guy went in with very little IT experience, if any, and they just paid for him to get all his certificates and all his training. And he had
so what's up? When we gonna build our own computer?
No, see now let me tell you.
I knew that was gonna change the whole mood.
No, it's not gonna change the mood. It's just I'm gonna give you straight up.
Said no, man, leave me alone.
I'm not dropping $500-600 on a graphics card to accidentally chip it while installing it.
You don't have to. All right, we'll talk about this off stream.
Yes, you do.
No, you don't.
If I wanted 1080, I'm not
off the rip, man. Listen, we'll talk about this off.
All right, guys. I'm Baron J67.
I'm Tjones,
and we took way too long.
Tuning in. I really appreciate it. Please check us out. All of our links are in the description. Check us out on Tonedefradio.
Yeah.
What's it?
Spreaker.com
// Tonedefradio. You can just search on Spreaker Tonedefradio.
Or you can just search Tonedefradio.
Google Tonedefradio. They everywhere.
We're everywhere, bro.
Like,
it's pretty cool.
Ants.
Yeah, we everywhere. Thought I told you that we don't stop. All right, y'all. Peace.
Peace.